A romantic attraction from the start? Kristen Stewart said they were young and stupid. What does that mean? She explains it all and what Robert Pattinson is really like. Not everybody climbed aboard the Twilight train, with its glittery vampires, themes of forbidden love, and questionable ideas about women. The 5 movies, based on Stephenie Meyer's 4 books, received mixed critical reviews, and their Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter scores range from 25% for the Twilight saga Breaking Dawn Part 1 to 49% for the first Twilight movie. However, the franchise did well enough in theaters between 2008 and 2012 to become a bona fide hit and a genuine pop culture sensation. If you were a tween or an adult with questionable priorities in the late noughts, Twilight was probably a major part of your life, for better or worse. You could also say that Twilight catapulted reluctant celebrities Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson to stardom. The young actors previously had relatively low-key careers, except for when Pattinson portrayed Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, a role that actually brought him to the attention of the producers of Twilight in the first place. Stewart and Pattinson had enough chemistry to carry the film, and even dated for several years as a result of meeting on set.
It's totally gorgeous, obviously, but apparently nobody here is good enough for him.
Years after the final chapter hit theaters, Stewart opened up about Pattinson's on-set behavior, explaining why the two got along so well on the set of their blockbuster films. In a New Yorker interview in 2021, Kristen Stewart swooned to show her reaction to Robert Pattinson's audition when she said, "It was so clear who worked." She also revealed that the two had similar approaches to acting in the first movie. As Stewart told the New Yorker, Pattinson had an intellectual approach that was combined with, "I don't give a f*** about this, but I'm going to make this sing." She recalled telling Pattinson that she felt the same way. The actress then pointed out that the two were not overly experienced in the industry, as she was just 17 at the time and Pattinson was 21.
How long have you been 17?
A while.
Stewart continued, "And whatever, we were young and stupid, and not to say that we made it so much better, but that's what it needed, and that's what anybody playing those parts needed to feel." Their similar viewpoints contributed not only to the success of the Twilight films, but to the couple's budding romance. Today, Stewart is about to marry Dylan Mayer, but she still appears to harbor sentimental feelings about her relationship with Pattinson. During a 2019 interview, after Howard Stern noted that dating your co-stars might be a mistake, Stewart said simply, "There was nothing I could do." On a recent episode of the Big Hit Show podcast, director Catherine Hardwicke shared her side of the story. She spoke about the difficulties of finding the right leading man for Twilight, describing the character of Edward Cullen as ethereal, brooding, and iconic. Upon auditioning Robert Pattinson at her home in LA though, Hardwicke quickly saw that he would be the right Edward to Stewart's Bella Swan, whom Hardwicke was building the movie around. And the actors apparently clicked immediately. During that first audition, Pattinson and Stewart performed a bedroom kissing scene, one so passionate that Pattinson fell off the bed. Hardwicke explained, "I'm like, dude, calm down, and I'm in there filming with my little video camera, whatever, and at the end, Kristen was like, it has to be Rob. But I could tell they had a lot of chemistry, and I'm like, oh my god." This chemistry easily translated to a supportive feel between the actors on set. Film editor Nancy Richardson recalled, "I just remember seeing in daily scenes where they would do a take and he would throw a tree across the meadow and then stomp away. Kristen would go up to Robert and say, 'That was great, what was wrong with that?' Kristen was kind of like his encouraging coach all the time when he seemed to feel as if his performance wasn't good enough."
You know, your mood swings are kind of giving me whiplash.
Richardson noted that the dynamic between the two was real and translated well to the big screen. Fortunately, fans of the series can relive all that chemistry whenever they desire. And yes, it's pretty much always the right time for a Twilight marathon. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite movies are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.